Hi, this is Brandywine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have had quite a roller coaster. While I was at work this morning, my husband messaged me a picture of my scriptures, which my son had found and ripped a bunch of pages out. I thought, no big deal. He only ripped out a few pages. I was pretty bummed, but I need a new set of scriptures anyway. And so that was one of my lows. And then I got home and I found this package on my front door, and I knew immediately it was books, so major high. And then I came into my living room and found my scriptures. He had torn 10 to 20 pages out of my scriptures, so that's going to be a much bigger project than I thought. I thought I could just tape it together, a few pieces of tape, no big deal, good as new. And now it's going to be a major restoration project. And now I really wish that I still had my copy of The Care and Feeding of Books Old and New, which I don't have because I left it with my mom in California, and I really need it now because this is going to be quite the restoration project. But I'm not going to let it get me down because I love him more than I love my scriptures, because I can buy a new set of scriptures. I needed an updated set anyway. But I have something really exciting that can totally distract me from the fact that my books have been ripped again. So this is a package of books. A week or two ago, I was searching for the Klingon version of the Hamlet, which, as all Star Trek fans know, is the OG version of Hamlet. Yeah, that's right. I said OG. I totally used that phrase. Anyway, because Shakespeare was originally Klingon, not English, as we have all been led to believe. So I was online searching for the Klingon version of Hamlet, and I came across a really cool website called discoverbooks.com, which I'm going to put in a link underneath the video so that you guys can go visit it too. It is a thrift shop for books online. So most of the books seem to have ranged from $2 to $4. They were all used books. There were a couple that were more expensive, like a fabric covered version of Harry Potter that looked like it might have been signed by J.K. Rowling, which was on sale for $26, and it was their only copy. So I actually need to go back and look at that one because I would really like that copy of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But I found a bunch of books. They were having a sale for buy 5 for 15% off or something like that, so I got 5 books. And I don't know if they're all in this package, but we're going to find out right now. So the first thing I noticed when I picked up the package, it has this nice long rip down the side, and it was delivered to me that way. So I'm really hoping that the books were not damaged. We're going to find out if they were or not. I really hope not. So let's find out what is in this book bag. Because I only remember one of the books I ordered, 2 of the books I ordered. So we'll find out. Of course, that opening gives me a nice good grip to rip it right on open. Right. So it looks like only 4 of the books are in here. So the first one is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Let's see a little bit better. I actually ordered this one because I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but I thought it might be cool to have the English version. And it is a lot thinner than, oh, it looks like it's the Canadian version. It's got the Canadian sticker right there. It's a lot thinner than I was expecting, but I'm really excited. So excited. Okay. Oh! I forgot I ordered this. So this is The Power of Myth, which I have to look it back up because I'm pretty sure that this is the book that George Lucas read before he made Star Wars, and he actually based a lot of stuff off of this book. So it talks about the mythos of like the boy that's going through and his wizard friend or whatnot, mentor thing. But once I read that, I'll know for sure more if it is it. And the next one is The Dragon Rider, and I'm really excited that it's actually the hard copy. Oh, and it looks like it has a name. Somebody originally owned this book. Well, they're all used books, but it's actually really good condition. And I'm going to tell you more about Dragon Rider later because I'm actually going to do an entire author spotlight on Cornelia Funke. She is an amazing, amazing author. And I love all of her books. You might have heard of some of her other ones. She's done Ink Spell. She's done, what is it called? I'm blanking. The Thief Lord. So I had to look at my bookshelf because I couldn't remember The Thief Lord. She's done a bunch of books, and I'm really excited to get this copy because I used to have a hardcover copy of The Dragon Rider, and I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know if I left it with my mom or what, but they actually have the second book to this series is coming out for the first time. I think it's been like 10 years. Let's see. When was this book written? Okay, so this book, the original text was in 2000, and that was in Germany because she's a German author, which is really cool because I usually don't get to read authors from other countries. It was translated into English in 2004. So now it's 2018, which means this book was written 18 years ago, because it said 2000, right? Am I blanking on that? Yeah, 2000. So this book was written 18 years ago, and it's finally getting a sequel. And I cannot wait to read the sequel, but I really want to read this again first, because this book is awesome. It's one of my favorite dragon books. The book that I originally went on this website for, the Klingon Hamlet. This one's going to be really awesome. We're going to be covering it a bit more during my Shakespeare month that I mentioned in my first video. I love it. It has the translation of to be or not to be. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in Klingon. Oh, there. It's up. And it looks like, so I only got 4 books. I did order 5 books. I'm hoping that it will come soon, but I have new books to add to my collection. I'm so excited. Yeah, oh, and they're all blue, except for one. It's pretty cool. I love blue books. I love blue. It's my favorite color. Yep, no more books. It's empty. So that was the unwrapping of the books that I received in the mail today. So really excited. Definitely a good way to bring up my mood after finding my scriptures ripped to pieces. If I get the 5th book coming in the mail, I will let you guys know, and I will have to check my email to see what on earth the 5th book was that I ordered, because I know I'm also looking for the Scots edition of Harry Potter, which they did not have on that website, but I found that on the Barnes & Noble website. So I really cannot remember what the 5th book is I ordered, but I will let you guys know as soon as I get that 5th book, and we'll have another unwrapping. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and definitely like this video, especially if you found it as much fun as me to get to open these books and get to know that I have future books that are on my reading list to add to the 50,000 other books I have on my reading list. My question for you guys today is, what books do you guys have coming in? Or what books would you want to order if you could order any books out of all of the books that have been written? Go ahead and put your answers in the comments, and I'm looking forward to getting to find out what books you love to read. Thank you. Goodbye.